Hey guys, Mrs. Lofters here. I just wanted to explain really quick what's going on for our ACE exam. I got a lot of emails with confusion, so I wanted to make sure that I made it clear because evidently in my last video I wasn't 100% clear. So you guys are going to have multiple assignments for your ACE exam. As you know, for ACE EGP, there's paper one and there's paper two. Paper one is the essay. That is the assignment that we're currently working on. So, what was due yesterday was the brainstorm for your essay. I gave you guys a document. It was a PDF document that had 10 prompts on it. Your job was to choose one prompt and do a brainstorm where you picked two categories of the hand and then you did your brainstorm. So hopefully you turned that in. Today, I am going to be working on giving you guys feedback. I started last night going through and reading them, and I'm working on giving you feedback. So if you haven't gotten feedback from me already, you will have feedback from me by 3:20 p.m. today. I strongly suggest that you read that feedback so that you know that you are on the right track to complete your essay. The assignment that this video is attached to is the next part of the essay. So you are going to write your introduction and your first two body paragraphs. So when you're thinking about your brainstorm, you would want to pick one of the two categories on the brainstorm that you did and choose one of those to be your first two body paragraphs. So remember, when we're doing discursive writing, your introduction, the whole point during a discursive essay is to stay neutral. So in your introduction, all you're going to do, it maybe needs to be like 4 sentences. You introduce your topic, you can have some sort of attention getter or something at the beginning. You state that there's this side, the pro side, and then there's this side, the con side. Remember, guys, that pro and con doesn't necessarily mean good and bad. A lot of these prompts don't have like a good and a bad. They have one side and then they have the other. So just try to keep that in mind. So you would state one side, which we're going to call the pro, the other side, which we're going to call the con, and then a neutral thesis. A neutral thesis basically means you take the question you're being answered and you restate it. So you say something like, therefore, the question arises as to whether or not blah, 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 whatever your question is. I don't have the prompts in front of me while I'm making this video. I can't see them on my screen, but you get the idea. So that's going to be your introduction. And then you're going to go into your first two body paragraphs. It says this in the directions, but I just want to verbally also reiterate that your body paragraphs are where you earn the most amount of points. On your brainstorm, I asked you guys to add 2 examples because your body paragraphs need to have a minimum of 2 examples. You need to make those body paragraphs healthy. The last time we did discursive body paragraphs, which was right before school got canceled, the assignment was actually due that Monday. A lot of you guys didn't do it, but if you did do it, please look at that feedback that I gave you. It was the discursive paragraphs you had to write about Julius Caesar. A lot of you guys stated examples, but you didn't explain them, okay? If I'm writing a discursive body paragraph, I start with my topic sentence. Let's say my topic sentence is, some people believe that, I don't know, it's okay not to recycle. And so that's my topic sentence. Well, now I've got to think about examples of why it's okay not to recycle and why that might be a valid argument, even though personally that's not something I agree with, but I've got to present that side. And I've got to do it in a way where I explain specifically. I could say, some people don't feel that it's important, blah, 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 okay? And then I explain those examples and I link them back to my thesis statement. That's got to be like 8 to 10 sentences, guys. Remember, overall, the essay is 600 to 700 words. And the only way that you're going to get there and you're going to earn those points that you need on the rubric is if you have 2 examples per body paragraph. But you don't just stick those examples in there. You have to explain them. You have to show the reader why they're there. Give them reasons. Show them logic, okay? Tell them, this example proves that, or this example shows that. You don't have to use the words examples. You could just say, this shows or this proves. I mean, there's a million adjectives and verbs you guys can look up, synonyms for what I'm saying. And then you transition to the other side. Remember that in a discursive essay, you're not proving the other side wrong. You're just saying that there is another side. So you can just transition, say, on the other hand, the other side thinks, or this is another thing to consider. You have to stay neutral though, okay? So don't let any personal opinions get in there until we get to the end. But we're not there yet. Today, we're just writing an introduction and your first 2 body paragraphs. I'm doing it this way because I don't want you to write an entire 600 to 700 word essay and then I read it and the entire thing is not correct and this is your ACE exam, okay? So we're doing it this way so that I have an opportunity to give you guys feedback. So to recap, by the end of today, by 3:20, you should have the feedback for your brainstorm. So if you don't have it yet, some of you do, some of you don't. If you don't have it yet, then it will be coming back to you shortly. I'm working on it today. I started last night. And then you need to use that feedback to make sure you're on the right track for your essay. Today is Thursday, so I do have office hours today. I'm on Google Meets from 10 to 11 and 2 to 3. So if you are confused, if you need additional help, please jump on to Google Meets. This week, there's only been one person who jumped on Tuesday and said they needed help. So guys, I can only help you if you tell me that you need help, okay? It's hard to explain some of this stuff via email. You guys have been asking me really good questions, but it's a lot to explain. So if you have questions, please, please, please jump onto Google Meets on Thursday. Also, some of you have emailed me and you've asked me these questions and I've been like, listen, there's a lot of questions. Could we please jump on Google Meets and I'll explain them to you? Except then you don't answer the email that I sent you for like 6 hours. It's happened like 4 times. I've emailed someone and been like, hey, I can help you. Like, I'm on Google Meets. Let me know. Like, let's get on. And then you guys don't respond. So when you send an email, like, please hang around for a little bit. I answer my emails most of the time right away because I am on the computer a lot. So if you have a question and you jump onto your email and say, hey, Ms. Lofters, can you answer this? I can always jump on Google Meets and help you. Outside of office hours, I'm still willing to jump on and help you, but office hours are there. I hope that helps to clarify. Paper 2 is coming, but we're going to do paper 1 first because that's the one that you guys know better. And here's my cat. Did you get that question correct on your test? But that's the one you guys know better and the one that you've practiced inherently more. Please understand that paper 2 is easier than paper 1, which is why we're doing paper 1. Paper 2 is easier than paper 1, which is why we're doing paper 1 first, because I want to make sure that we spend the time that we need, that you guys are comfortable, and that you can submit that well and well done for ACE. That's all I got for you. So please take this assignment seriously. It is like the most important thing. If you sit through this class all year and you work hard and then you don't do your ACE exam or you don't do well on your ACE exam, that's sad because you guys all have the potential to pass your ACE exams. And I know that this whole virtual learning thing is weird. And I know that taking your ACE exams in this way that we never anticipated is tough. But, it's a different way of taking it. And, I think you guys will be fine. I'm also giving you time to do this. I know a lot of you reached out and you said you have your ACE International History exams and you're a little bit overwhelmed. So that's why I'm trying to give you enough time to get this done. But at the same time, I'm on the same time crunch that your ACE International History teachers are on. So it's not like I can give you all the time in the world. If you don't submit these assignments for your ACE exam on time, there's a really good chance that you're not going to pass your ACE exam, because if I can't get the information I need to Cambridge by their deadlines, then I won't be able to say that I won't be able to give them your score. That's what it is. So in any case, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be on Google Meets today. Jump on if you need me or shoot me an email. Have a great day, guys.